back to Kitten Up Kitten. My name is Sam. Hello. If you are brand new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you on board. If you are coming back, welcome back. And today I'm doing a kitting up. Yay! My favourite thing ever. Now I'm actually going to be kitting up Steampunk Cat Daddy. I don't actually, for those of you that know me well, I don't actually have that many kitted up. So I thought, because I'm waiting on a couple of paintings to arrive. So I thought, while I'm a bit short on content, let's do a couple of kitting ups that I can put up at any point. And it's easier to do them before I get my canvas out to work for the day. So that's the reason why I'm doing it today. So this will be Steampunk Cat Daddy by Jeff Penni. It is a 65 by 83 centimetre canvas. It has 41 drills in total, not 40 it says on here. So 38 colours, 2 ABs, 1 fairy dust. And I haven't worked on any canvases or even kitted up a canvas that has those drills in yet. So this is why I wanted to do it. So let's put that away. Oh, actually, let me find it again, because I might as well do this while I'm on here, hadn't I? Might as well do it. Now, what is the... I don't even know what the date is today. It was the 16th yesterday, so it must be the 17th today. So let's write this in. 17 07 24. So I can now move that out of here. I just thought, you know, it's always difficult when you're working on canvases, when you've got a few and you're trying to do videos and stuff. It's quite hard always finding content, because it's took me a little while to order again, because I was waiting for the right thing, and then the things that I wanted went out of stock so fast I didn't get them. So I've literally had to do a couple of kitting ups just to give me some content, really. I'm losing words today. So just for context, it is a Monday. It is a Monday in a time where I no longer have to do a school run. So I don't work my cleaning job on a Monday. I have done orders this morning. All the prizes are now out. And I was planning to do a whip video. So because I'd already cleared my desk, I don't like working on top of my canvas. I just feel like it's untidy. So I thought what I'll do is, before I get out the Craftedly, which I've only got 2 rows left to do on, I thought I would do a kitting up and get the kitting ups filmed out the way, because they're quick to film, they're easy. I'm going to use that for the rubbish. So what do I have to aid me with kitting up? I have a 42 bottle case. Now it does mean there are 41 colours, and obviously I have got some bags which are multiple. So it does mean I'm going to have extras, which I will then put in one of these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill pots up as best I can. So I also need to make sure I've got some baggies. Because what I do if I'm if I'm kitting up into bottle storage, I will put any open bags, if I can't fit them all in, into one of these, so that I don't have to label them, because I'm too impatient. I also have the XL tray, which I'm going to use today, and I do have a very rough version of the funnel. This was a blast because we were trying out the logo, which didn't work. So I'm using a funnel. I do like to use a funnel now. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that no matter what, I am in shot. I have 42 bottle storage. My chair's caught on something, so I apologise for the creaking. So we will have a bag ready to put any extras in, and I'm going to work the same way I work when I do bottle storage. And me and Penny have just been talking about this. We've been on the phone for about 2 hours easily. And we were just discussing about the fact that out of everything, we both agree bottle storage is the best. Now I'm going to put all my labels on my bottles. First, I always start in this bottom corner. I've always put them here and worked up, and therefore that's what I'm going to stick to. So as always with Diamond Art Club, these labels go on very, very easily. They do not leave behind a lot of contact adhesive, especially not later kits. And I went through my kits this morning trying to decide what I was kitting up. Now I've got a couple that I really do want to kit up, but they're really big because obviously recently the number of colours in kits has increased quite a lot, I think. And I only have a couple of cases that will hold more than 60. And before you say anything, no, I don't want to go and buy more storage, because I don't want to reach that point where I've got 25 kits kitted up. I've worked very hard over this last year to go through my kitted up kits and not have as many. And it was purely because I had a look last night and I think I've got six or seven that I'm not working on. So not many for me. So of course, when you get to a point where you need some content, then kitting up is always a good one. Kitting up and kitting down, they always draw the viewers in. So let me go through my normal stuff. If you are subscribed already, thank you. Please do hit the notification bell. That will tell you when I post up. Also, if you could see your way to giving the video a like on your way out, that would help a lot as well. That is how you get YouTube to showcase your stuff to new people, by people liking your videos. So it's quite important. If you are coming back, as always, thank you. Please continue to do what you are doing. And as I've said many times before, I do not have a schedule as such. I put videos up as and when I have time to either film them or time to schedule them. But sometimes I'm literally filming, getting it up straight away, and then it's a couple of days before I can film again, do the same again. So I'm not always ahead. I've got my labels sticking together. It's not working well. I will say I chose 2 canvases to kit up. They are both very different, and a lot of it was based on A, how much storage space I had, and B, what drills they had in them. I'm obviously working my way through a lot of the older kits because I'd already got them kitted up, but now I can start to bring in the newer kits. And I haven't worked on, which Penny was gobsmacked at, I have not yet worked with fairy dust or even iridescent drills. So I wanted to pick a couple of newer kits. So there's our 41, like so. So bottle storage is ready. And I love kitting up like this because I'm literally going to go just one colour at a time and just see where we get to. Now these fuller bags will probably fill more than one pot, but we'll have a look. I only have one spare pot, so I'm not going to fret too much. And we're off. No, we're not, because I don't do it that way. 632, that one. As you can see, I find that these Diamond Art Club stickers, sometimes they don't stick very well and you end up having to swish them on. That's fine. So that's an extra. I'm going to put one bag in there. It won't stand up at the minute once I get a few in there. So this is a square drill diamond painting. I think most of my canvases are square. I've got the odd round one. So let's bring you up to date with what's happening. So I am now up to date with prizes for May, finally. So that's done. Why will you not go down? I have to say, I have not used this funnel yet, so I don't know how good it's going to be. I think I've got a bit of filament in there that hasn't gone through properly. So let me just find. I'm just going to grab my file. I didn't file this out because it isn't a very good one. And I wasn't going to use it, but a funnel's a funnel, you know, and for me it doesn't really matter if it's not perfect. You see, that's where we've got a lip, and we printed this one out purely to test out the logo, and it didn't go brilliantly well, but it gave us an opportunity and I didn't want to waste it. So let's see how that works. To be fair, the printing on, oh, it's definitely that. There we go. I say generally, if you give it a good little tap. Now I don't want to overfill this, and I do have a little bit of static. It feels so awkward. So if we've got some static, I do have some prepared dryer sheets. So let's pop one of those in each pot, and that's colour number 1. I have obviously got a partly open bag, so here is what I do. I get my Ziploc bag. I scoop up any that I have dropped on the table. Let's hope the next lot go a little bit easier. And then I literally fold the top of the bag open because that will still leave the number showing. Pop it inside the bag. Chuck in any that have fallen out into my tray, like so. The odd one or two that are on the table, can do one, and that then goes in and you can see the number. And that way you're not spending time faffing about with labels, because I just haven't got the patience for that. Just don't have the patience. So I am going to chuck all of my extras into the original noisy bag, because that will keep all of them together. So we have got 2 bags of 452. One bag goes in there. Get my funnel. 452 is there. I love the colour palette for this diamond painting. They are very neutral colours. And I like to have a balance, you know. Sometimes it's nice to do a real bright one. Other times it's nice to do a more muted colour. I have got some static. Not going to lie. Not a big fan of the old static. So, where did I get to? Yes, so Friday I had a difficult day. I very often do cover jobs at the cleaning job, and it all went horribly wrong because of me on Friday. So I ended up not finishing cleaning until nearly 20 to 5, which is very late for me. Normally I'm done by like 3 at the latest. I have overfilled this, so now I can't get the bloody pot out. Oh my god. So if you wanted any reason to know why people subscribe to me, it's because I make stupid mistakes like this. I keep it real. I don't edit this stuff out. I think that funnel would definitely work better with a little bit of filing, but nah, it is what it is. So another bag, because I've got a few of those left over. And I would rather have them left over than squeeze them all in, especially when they've got static. Oh, excuse me. Anybody else suffering with a hay fever cough? That is me. So I'm just going to chuck that on there and we'll put it away properly. I do have a bin down here. But as you can see, I end up, when I'm kitting up or kitting down, I end up with a multitude of bloody drills everywhere. Let's try and do it without that. So what have we got next? We've got one bag of this colour. 3864. So that's that one. So what should happen is, yeah, they're static. That doesn't help. What should happen is that I should quite easily pour the drills into this and they all go down beautifully and we don't have any static and none jump out and all is well. We just pull the little pot out. It all goes suitably wonderfully. But of course, with the joy that is static, and that is why I say don't fill your pot all the way to the top because you will lose some. But that's in there. That's all good. I've got a couple that have come out. So I'm going to get my piece of dryer sheet and I'm going to chuck it in a Ziploc bag. Now, as we go down these drills, because Diamond Art Club do package their drills in weights, as we go down, we'll reach a point where one packet will fit in a pot. And at that point, you've then not got to do this. So it's not like there'll be masses and masses. I just prefer I don't mind filling the bottles up. I really don't. What else did I do? Oh, this week. So I went to see Abba Voyage on Saturday. Went by coach. It was arranged by a friend of a friend. And the ticket price, because they're not cheap tickets, the ticket price included the transportation there on a coach. It was amazing. If you live in the UK and you have not yet been to see Abba Voyage, it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm not going to give details away. All I'm going to say is, yes, they are avatars, but I can tell you that that show is phenomenal and it is worth every penny. So if you are into doing shows or into ABBA, do not question whether it's worth it. It is. Absolutely. I absolutely loved it. There was a really good atmosphere there as well. There was a lot of audience participation during the course of the songs. And I thought when you sort of look it up and it tells you how they've done it. Well, it doesn't tell you exactly how they've done it, but it tells you that, you know, they've created these avatars, or avatars as they call them. See, I can't get this bloody thing out now. I may have to ditch using the funnel, which is not helpful. I don't even think I've got another funnel pre-made that I can use. I literally cannot get my pot out. And that is, oh yeah, I can. Maybe it's just me being awkward. I haven't filed it. That's what the issue is. I haven't finished filed it, which is not giving you a good impression of the funnels, but I promise you they do work. When you've got a decent one, they do work. I just didn't want to throw it out because I don't like wasting things. So yes, they have taken ABBA's music, and I just thought they had taken pre-recorded songs, which they have, but I thought it was their old stuff. And it isn't. They actually did go back into the studio in their 70s and re-record specially for this show. And not only that, they have also released within that show 2 brand new ABBA tracks. Amazing. So yes, it was definitely worth going. I had a really good time, and this is where I now go into the bad side of anxiety. I do have social anxiety. I am a bit of a loner. I'm not a social person. So although I enjoy a party, I'm not one of those people that enjoys being the centre of attention. I certainly don't enjoy being surrounded by lots of people for a long time, because I just cannot cope with it. So what happened was, I was super social as far as I go social. On Saturday, you know, I had a walk around Stratford Centre. That was really nice. I was asked by a friend of a friend, you know, you're more than welcome to walk around with us. And I politely declined. I said, thank you, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. But actually, I'm quite happy just pouncing around on my own. And the problem is, when you've got social anxiety and you're in that situation, you just become so overwhelmed. So by the time I got home, I was mentally and physically exhausted. I'm not going to lie, I was stood up dancing to ABBA. Why would you not? But I was really looking forward to Sunday, because on Sunday, although I was nipping over to my daughter's because I hadn't seen her on the Saturday, I was also taking Mum over there because she's gone to look after my daughter's cat while they go away on holiday for the week. So what I wanted to do was to diamond paint for a bit and then take my mother over there and then chill out and diamond paint for the rest of the day, and that isn't what happened, because my son and his lovely new fiance turned up, and we were talking wedding stuff, and then went over to my daughter's and we ordered McDonald's, and I was well and truly overwhelmed, overstimulated by last night. So last night I was quite happy. I went upstairs at about 8:30 and I lay in bed and started rewatching, should I say, Bridgerton, which is a bit random because I'm reading them all as well at the minute. So they're sort of crossing over. But yeah, I did that. And today, thankfully, no school run anymore. I had a couple of orders to do and I don't have to go anywhere. So it is a win-win. The orders will be put in the post box in the morning. They're not going to get there much faster if I post them out tonight. They're not going to get collected till first thing tomorrow morning anyway. So now I can sit and do a couple of videos. So I'll do this one and then I will, a couple of bags of this as well. These quite big chunky bags. So 9863, which is that one. Yeah, once I get done with the filming, even if I don't edit them today, I don't have to. I should then be able to, once I've done my whip video, I can just continue, because I really want to get the Craftably one finished. As soon as I get my Craftably one finished, I can then divulge, should I say, not diverge, divulge the canvas that has won in the vote. You are all voting now. If you do not know what I mean, please go and have a look at my last whip video, because you might still be in time, where I gave 3 canvases that you can choose between for me to do next. So they are all square, and apart from one, they're quite big. So the choices were Wonka, Wishing Tree, which at the moment seems to have the lead just, or what was the other one? Oh, Chuck Pinson. So they're the choices. So if you haven't voted already, pop yourself over. I am doing the worst item show that I've ever done. Like, at the moment, I am not showing off. 898. I am not showing off the funnel to the best of its advantage. So let's cut those off, because I've got a couple of big bags, and this is why I decided not to put this into Elizabeth Ward. Although I would have fitted them all in, I would have had a lot of duplicate little tubs because I've used the bigger ones in other kits. So it was like, okay, bottle storage seems to be the best option. So that is why I've gone for that this time. And I actually don't mind. So yeah, they were the choices for the 3 canvases. So I should know what I'm working on. I'm doing all right. I have still at the minute got the Robin one to do from Diamond Art Studio. But that at the minute is in my cabin, ready for me to do either if it's a really sunny day and I'm sitting outside because I can get it really quickly, or in between waiting for clients for nails, which this week I haven't got too many. I've literally got 1 nail job at the minute. Not sorry. It's been a quiet month. What can I say? Even Etsy sales have been quiet this month. So, here it is what it is. Right, so coming up onto my first AB, I think. Yeah, my first AB. It's an AB I've never had before. And I've just opened that and I don't even know, I haven't even got the bottle ready. 801. I've never had this AB before and I've got 2 full bags of it. It's beautiful. So what I will do is when I go to put it in, I will use a tray so that I can show you how beautiful that AB is. So two full bags of ABs. But I love the colour scheme in this. There's a lot of browns and taupes and creams and some very nice purpley colours. Love it. This canvas, once I've done it, will be going into either my daughter's room, if I can find a bit of wall. She hasn't got a very big bedroom. Or on the hallway outside her room somewhere, because it reminds me of her. She is a steampunk cat, literally, because her chosen name is Cat. Talking of which, I haven't seen her yet today. I don't even know what time it is. I have no watch on today, but I haven't seen her. She's probably been up half the night on her computer, on her console, playing bloody games. She's adamant that she is having the summer holiday off before she starts adulting properly. Can't blame her. I'm a bit of a soft touch. I'll let her do it. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a loss. Today I am very much enjoying the fact that it's very quiet here. I am kitting up. I do not have the door shut because there is no one here to walk through talking to themselves or to barge in while I'm kitting up. Gotta be a winner, right? Gotta be a winner. Haven't even got the printers going this morning. I do have stock of all colours at the moment. We are down to the last few of the mint green trays. So if you haven't yet bought one of those, please go and check to see whether I've got any stock left. The standard has definitely been more popular than the mini, and I think that's because there are a lot of us that prefer a bigger tray when you're multi-placing, so that's not a bad thing. So I am looking forward to finally soon getting this bloody XL tray sorted. The XL tray itself, I'm just waiting for the latest model to be printed off to check it's okay, and once that is done, we then need to wait to try the new logo on it, because the last time we tried the logo it didn't work very well. So once those have been done and all of the items have got the logo on, I can then start building stock of the XL tray. And I honestly have to say I don't use anything but. Right, so first AB 121, that one can go straight in there. So it's 1121, it's 112. I'm going to pour into this tray or some into this tray, should I say. Oh, look how beautiful that colour is. Oh. Let's see if I can get them all to line up. My tray's a little bit sticky, to be fair. Look how beautiful that sparkle is. It's a gorgeous colour. I think that's got to be my favourite AB. Oh, I love it. So, oh, you see, I really do need, if I took the time just to sort out those bits that need filing on that funnel, it would work so much better. But I was too eager to kit up. It's my favourite thing to do. So what else can I tell you? Father's Day yesterday, obviously, first Father's Day without my dad, but he's still with me. I know that he is. I was also saying, I have ordered recently from Diamond Art Club. And the reason I hadn't ordered is because I was waiting for something to come out that I had to have. And the 2 canvases that came out that I really wanted went out of stock so fast. So I didn't just want to buy anything, but I was then scrolling on Friday morning and saw a couple of canvases. One is a brand new release, so more than anything, it was one of the only ones I liked. There hasn't been much recently that has come up that has really made me want it. So I think the Peggy Collins one was probably the last one to do that. But I chose one that I liked. So I have got one of the new kits coming, but they are on pre-order, so it could be a little while before I get them. So please be patient, and then obviously as soon as I get that kit, I will unbox it so we can all have a look. Now I need to say, yes, I'm super excited to try a pen, and I probably will try the pen, and then I will probably put that pen to one side because I do like using my own pens. I really do. But I'm interested to try it. Same with the tray. Am I worried because it's a tray with a lid? Absolutely not. They're completely different. And especially with the addition of the XL tray, which is much bigger. Absolutely not. But I am interested in having a look at the changes. I'm more interested, bizarrely, at looking at the box, because that's the thing that I notice more than anything. So yeah, obviously as soon as they arrive, so I've got one brand new kit, and then I've got another kit which I put in, and yeah, I'm very, very lucky that some of you do help support my channel. You know, I get, oh, are these all going to fit in? Horrible, horrible, horrible static. I mean, that is not pleasant. I think that's killed it. But let's see. I might be able to get rid of that static in there. Yeah, the second canvas is a smaller canvas. It's one that I've looked at and I've thought a number of times, oh, that's cute. But I had some money from Buy Me a Coffee. I have to say thank you to anyone who has bought me a coffee recently. You have made it possible for me to buy 2 kits. So along with the Buy Me a Coffee money and my points, I was able to get 2 kits absolutely free. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world. It does also mean that I have a little bit left over, so if something does come up in the next week or so, I can still get it. If you are interested in helping support this channel, there is a link to Buy Me a Coffee in the description box. You can also help support the channel if you have not ordered from Diamond Art Club before. If you use the link in the description box of my latest videos, you will then get a discount and I will also get a small amount of commission. I'm going to take a very quick break just while I head off and just check on the washer. I will come back and we'll open this fairy dust drill. I'm very excited. 2 whole bags as well. Okay, I'm back. I didn't realise how warm it was in here until I came back in. It's lovely outside. Sun is shining. Right, this one should definitely go in. So this is Z3072, which is, I think, the only fairy dust drill that we've got. So I'm going to pour some of these. I've not worked with the fairy dust, but I have been reliably informed that because they are encapsulated glitter, they pick up like normal drills. Look how pretty they are. Oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So let's pour all those in there. I'm just going to do it straight into the bottle from this tray, which is a little bit sticky because I've been working, I've said this a million times in every video I've done since I showed this tray off. I have not used any other tray. So I am XL all the way. So they should all fit in. But again, we've got bloody... And I know the temperature has a lot to do with this, but this has been upstairs in my wardrobe since it arrived. So there's no reason why I should have static. But static we have, and they are going everywhere. They're like literally just jumped out the top of the pot. I may have to forego using the funnel because I think it's making it worse, which is not a good thing. Please, if you know different, then let me know. So I'm going to take all of those ones. It's ridiculous. Please do comment if you're in a country somewhere else in the world where you do not have a static issue, because I firmly believe it is atmospheric. I do. So if you are somewhere where static is not a thing, please let me know. Maybe we could all move there. I don't see, they're just going everywhere because they're just so statically, they're just jumping straight out. There's just no way of doing it. So I'm just gonna resort, like I can't get them in the top of the pot. If you are new here and you wonder, you know, does this person swear? Yes, I effing do. Especially when these sort of things happen and the drills will not behave. I get that you are stunning drills, I do, but you still need to go in the damn pot, okay? This pinging all over the place, it's not working for me. I need you in the pot. Just get in the pot. Filming myself licking my finger to pick up drills is not my idea of fun. Pretty sure it's not most people's idea of watchable content either. So do you know what? Stop faffing about. Calm down. Get in your damn pot. Like literally, I'm rubbing them on the top of that dryer sheet in the hopes that will stop it. They are beautiful drills though, I have to say, and I say it a million times. We all know that you do get static with good resin drills. And after working with resin, I know this is true. So let's keep going. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and do the next couple of colours. That one's just come from somewhere. Without the funnel and just see if it makes a difference. It may not, but let's try it. Problem is, I like using a funnel. 611 is there. Let's give it a go, although this colour at the minute doesn't look too much like it's going to be an issue. Yeah, it's as you get down into the bottom of that box, look, can you see? But not bad at all. Thank you very much for behaving. So that said, I am now going to switch to not using the funnel because it's easier. Ecru. Only a small bag, just one bag, so that hopefully they should all go in. That would be... Okay, so there you go, static. I'm going to move that tray as well. I'm going to do it without a tray, without a funnel. Just the bag and the pot. So a little bit of dryer sheet in there, fold it over, give it a bit of a shake. See if we can coat all of those with that wonderful dryer sheet to negate. Has that helped? Probably not. Probably not. It's just going to be a static kind of day. And like I said, you know, I am not patient. So I will lose my temper long before I get this finished. So unless you want to see a massive kitten up kitten temper tantrum. So I've got other videos to do. I definitely need to do a whip today. So I think what I'll do is I'll get this one kitted up and then I will do my whip. Because once those two are done out of the way, I can then get on with just whipping. And I've got a shit ton of videos to catch up on because I'm so far behind on pennies. And I've still got all these drills to do. So yeah, I think I'll do this and then I'll do the whip on the Craftably. It will possibly be, it could even possibly be the last whip on it. I might get one more. I'm down to the last 2 rows, so I might get another one in. You never know. But yeah, look, every time we get down to the bottom, that static starts up. It's that last few. However, I've got less static than I did have when I was doing it on the tray or with the funnel. So there is my advice to you if you are kitting up and you are struggling. Just go back to your drills and your bottle. 141. So the second of my ABs in this kit. I know that the colours in this kit aren't beautiful, bright colours, but do you know what? I love them. There's slightly too many to put those all into matte ones, so I am going to pop that into a Ziploc bag. Why do I do this, you say? Because it stops me wasting bags with labels, because I can reuse these bags so many times if they have no label on. And what is the point of sitting there and writing out a label when you've already got it written on the packet? Don't waste your time. So those two go in there. Hello, Stormy. I didn't even know you were around this morning. Where have you been? You've been sleeping? I think she's been asleep on the sofa in the front room and she's just woken up and realised that she hasn't had human contact for a while. So she's come in to join me. But yeah, there's no point wasting a label, your time writing it, any of that stuff. You only need this. Like, look, tiny amount. You only need this long enough to top that bottle up. So don't waste your money. Pop it into a clear bag. No label required. And I tend to fill my bottles up either at the end of a diamond painting session or at the beginning of the next one. And I just go through, and if any bottles are getting, you know, if I've got space in any of the bottles, I'll go and check. And I just have a look at the number on here. And I knew there'd be quite a few extra bags because this is like a smaller case. We're getting there though. We are getting there. And you know what? I love kitting up. So if it takes a little bit longer to do, then so be it. You know, it's not like I detest doing this. I don't. It's more that I struggle with stuff to say. I do have intention, because I will have a couple of weeks of whips, depending on when these canvases get sent out, of course. I do intend to do the first of my Spirit Story whips at some point this week. Whether that will be on Craftably or another canvas, I am not sure. But I'm definitely going to do that. There will be a disclaimer in the title to say this is talking about my spiritual beliefs. Please do not watch if you are religious and it will offend you or anything like that. So I will put it into the thing. I'm also going to do, I found a list of questions. Because you know what, when you do multiple videos a week and you've got to talk at people to take that time up, it can be quite hard finding something to talk about. So I found a bunch of questions, and I'm going to be using those questions for when I get caught up on comments on my whips, because I'm nearly there, so that I can, you know, keep the talk coming. I haven't yet looked into doing a whip on the Irish legends, etc. That is also something I could do, but it's mainly because I haven't got. However, if I crack on, I probably will have a kitting up to do by the end of the weekend. That is the plan. I think I can get the Craftably done by the end of this weekend, providing my children don't keep coming over, because they put me off. How do you turn around to your grown-up children and go, do you know what, I love seeing you, but can you come on a Saturday and not a Sunday, because Sunday is my day where I don't talk to people? You know, it's not the easiest thing to say, is it? See? Static. Again, another beautiful colour. I love these lilac-y mauve grey colours. They're just beautiful. Don't always have to have bright colours to enjoy doing. Not going to lie though, we have got a shit ton of extra drills in that bag. Not going to lie. I should also hoover up once I've finished kitting up before I start my canvas, because there are a million drills under my feet on this carpet. 310. 2 bags of 310. Really looking forward to doing this canvas though. Really am. I'm gonna put a hole in there. I saw somebody do that, and they did say it helped. However, I've got too many for that bag anyway. So let's get that in. So yeah, hopefully once I've done my whip, the plan will be, I'm going to do a whip video. I'm going to finish all my comments and questions on that video, and then I can spend the rest of the day whipping along. Tomorrow I have work at the cleaning job and then nothing else. So again, no school run. So it means I can come home. I should be finished by 1:30ish. So I will come home and I will then be able to do another video. So this week I should be able to get quite a few. I've only got a client in one day, not only one. I would normally have 2 clients in, but her daughter can't get, she's working, so she can't get time off to come and get her nails done. So I should be able to get a couple of videos done this week. So if there is something you would like a video on. Maybe you're quite new. You've come across me recently and you don't know anything about me. Yes, you could go off and look for videos, or I am quite happy to do a more up-to-date video of who I am and what I do and why I do it, that sort of thing. You know, if there's something you want me to talk about, if there's something you want to know, let me know. That is what the comments are for. Ask your questions. Make your recommendations. And I will see what I can do. Please be forewarned that if I don't know a reason for something, I will just say, yeah, I don't know. Not a clue, mate. Not a clue. Right, what's this baggie on its own? 3790. So let's do that one because it's all alone by itself. I also need to have something to eat because I haven't eaten today yet, and I've been on a high protein diet, so I need to make sure I don't let that slip. So I may have a couple of boiled eggs. 3790. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Right, so let's take these. 3790 is on its own. Oh, we've got 2 bags of 3790. They just weren't together. Well, that one can go in there then because it's extra. 648. Have we just got 2 bags of that? Looks like it. So let's see how many we can get because I've got 2 smaller bags. And this is what I mean. Did they really need to do 2 small bags? Could they not have just done 1 bigger bag? Let's see how many fill this. Yeah, they could have done. Never mind. What you see, it's the static. It's that static again. Hate it. And the thing is, 9 times out of 10, by the time I get around to doing these, the static's gone. So, I'm not going to put extras in there though. Let's just get that in. So it is just the 3 of us for dinner tonight, as it was last night. So that will be nice. My mother will be enjoying her peace and quiet over in my daughter's house. Right, 4, 5. We've got quite a few bags that have got double bags of this. 4, 5, 3. So one can go in there. Lovely, lovely colours in this kit, has to be said. But also lots of not so lovely static. We were doing so well. Anybody else been watching Bridgerton? Love it. I love the fact that we had some beautifully done scenes from a bit of a bigger lady, and she is right. We do tend to have better boobs, don't we? So we are not winning this fight with the, I think I've just, like, I have missed this is one big bag of spare drills. I would suggest, if you have bigger cases like the 70 or even the 120 to kit this up into, I would suggest doing so, because that is a lot of drills, a lot of spare drills. But needs must. I'm not buying. I am not buying more storage. I've got more than enough. I could have pulled out the ones and made my own up. Right, so 6, 4, 5. Right, that's a different colour. Yeah, I could have made my own up, but I've done that recently and I didn't want to do it again. So I've just chucked that rubbish into that bag. I wonder how many times I've done that. It's just this static. It drives me bloody mad. Hate it. Hate static. And I will appreciate all of your comments where you're going, do this, put them in the freezer, do that, use some, you know, isopropyl spray or something. But the truth of the matter is, I don't want to be going and hunting for that stuff. I just don't want there to be static bloody drills. Drives me mad. I mean, this is absolutely tons. They're just jumping. And I've got my bloody dryer sheet and it's not doing anything. So please comment something other than try doing this. Do you know what? I've been diamond painting for 3 years. I have tried everything. And the truth of the matter is, if they're going to jump, they're just going to bloody jump. Drills are like little bloody toddlers. You will tell them, you will try anything to get them to behave, but when they decide they're going to jump, they just bloody jump. That is the truth of the matter. 610. And I'm so over it. I'm so over it. But I'm getting there. It's going to be a long kitting up video. It's much longer than I expect. I mean, I have got a lot of drills. There's not many colours, but there is a lot of drills. Come on. Get in there. Yes. Thank you, 610, for giving me my sanity back. Now, if the rest of you could just follow their example. That is how you be well-behaved drills. Yes. Maybe I've got the hang of it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to have to do with staticky drills. Because it puts me in a bad mood. I'm having to do it this way round because these are the bigger amounts. So 535 on a plus side. It does mean now that we are doing the smaller amount of drills. And therefore it should be relatively quickly from this point on. See, if you all just went in like that, I would be much happier. I wouldn't be quite so grumpy. .407 is this one. I think the other thing with the Craftably as well, although I'm saying I've only got 2 rows left to do, they are very big sections. I am definitely looking forward to getting that done and getting on to work on Serafina because it's much smaller. And then of course I will add in a nice big drill. They've gone everywhere. Static's back again. And now I've got either a bee, a wasp or a massive fly flying around me. This day is turning out to be perfecto. So I'm just going to scoop them all up. I have just introduced grey drills into those, but it is what it is. At this point in time, I am a little bit over kitting up. The static has ruined it. What can I say? Always one, isn't there? 3782. Although in this case there was more than one. Sometimes there just isn't a cure for it. Sometimes you've just got to battle through and hope that they behave. It's just harder when you've got full bottles because obviously you're so near the top and they will just jump everywhere. I mean, this one's not even all the way down, but they're climbing the walls. literally like angry toddlers. And I'm glad that Diamond Art Club do put in extras, because I must waste so many drills when I've got static. So many. They just ping everywhere. And this is how you end up with different colours, because I pick them up and I pick up every other colour I've got around it. Yes, I am looking forward to just being able to sit and diamond paint 543. And this is what I mean when I say that sometimes the day doesn't go as you expect. You know, I very often have a plan of my days, and because I have so many things on, it can very quickly go tits up. The trick is to learn to go with the flow. And I'm trying so hard. But your damn drills are not making it easy. 842. The end is in sight, people. The end is in sight. And then she drops them, because why would I not? Honestly. Just get in the damn bottle. I had such high hopes for the for kitting up today. I was excited. I've lost it a little bit. For anyone who is wondering, I do not have blood around my nail. It is paint. I have tried everything to get that paint out. It is from the impromptu art session that we had on Thursday at Circle, and I just cannot get it off. So I gave up. I am living with it. It is, of course, coming up for summer solstice, which I'm very excited about. I've said before, I am a lone pagan. I have worked very much by myself for a very, very long time. So I don't have a, you know, I've got a couple of circular going to, they're going to actually be at Stonehenge, which is phenomenal. How exciting. But I have a well tried and trusted 168 tried and trusted ceremony, which I do at summer solstice. So I should be doing that on Friday. See, they all scuffed under there. Let's get that out. We're nearly there. 4 colours left. So as I get near the end, thank you for joining me for this somewhat stressful episode of Kitting Up. It is one of a couple I am more than happy to do a couple more kitting ups, because I haven't done any for ages. And hopefully we will have that kitting down at the end of the week as well. Before you go, before you walk out that door, give me a like. It really, really does help. And the best way that you can help me with my channel is to like and subscribe, both of which are free to do. It means the world to me and helps my channel grow massively. And I've got a long way to go before I'm at a point where I think, yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, that's a fib. I always said that I just wanted to get to 1,000, and I've done that. So I am happy with that. But it would always be nice to grow a little bit bigger. I will start to put up details of DIY DP November 24 after July, so that you've got plenty of time to prep for that before November. 642. If you are watching and you are a fellow YouTuber, or you have products that you do, if you are happy to donate to the prize fund for the hashtag DIYDP event that happens twice a year, please let me know. It would be very much gratefully received. We will of course give you a shout out on each video. I will put your details in the description box so everybody can find them easily. And it would just make it very nice, especially if you're in other countries. So if you're in the States, South Africa, those sort of places, it is always handy to have someone who is willing to donate something direct. It makes it a little bit cheaper for me. So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry it was a slightly stressy one. I do try. I'm just not very patient. I am going to get the Craftably on the table and get some work done on that, get a video done, because then I could spend the rest of the day chilling out with no work to do. It will be beautiful. Thank you for joining me. I will be back soon with another video. That is Steampunk. It's not Steampunk, is it? It's Steampunk Cat Daddy. Where have I put my labels? I had some label pieces. I'm going to stick a little label on the outside of the case, just so I know which one it is. There we go, found some. So I don't have to use anything too major. I've stopped using the little stickers. I tend to use those on the boxes, but it is handy to have. Doesn't even need to be neat. Do you know what I mean? There's no airs and graces on this. So let's put, where is my, I'm looking for, there we go. Steampunk Cat Daddy. That will join my kitted up kits on my dresser, ready for when this kit gets chosen. Super excited. I'll put it over there because it will be one of the first that I do with the special drills in. All of that rubbish will now get piled up together to go into my bin. Thank you for joining me and for having the patience to sit through the trash drills. Look how many drills are on my desk. And this is like every time I work on a canvas, I end up with drills like this. Thank God they put in extras. That is it from me. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.